Oh, all right. I got something in the chat I want to throw to the rest of y'all because some of y'all pay attention, some of y'all don't in this way, and I'm just really interested how far this story has reached. Um, so Mike Leach lost a kid to the transfer portal on Friday because of a tweet. Did this make it across anybody's desk? Because this came up in the chat.
No, hit me with this news.
Mullins, Noam, you guys, you hear this one? Burrows, Tyler,
Yes.
Yeah.
you did hear it?
I did not. Go ahead.
Okay. So Mike Leach is renowned for being eccentric, among other things, right? He was on this channel talking about Alex Grinch, and that was a lot of fun because I got to talk to him while he was vacationing in Key West, which is a thing he does like every January, right? He just goes there and hangs out. So he's kind of quarantined there now, and he's stuck, but he has continued his prolific record as a tweeter because he actually tweets like nobody's paying attention, or like some people might just call a regular person. So he'll take
like you're rich.
Right. Like there are no repercussions for the things that you say in public. So every now and again, he'll put up something we think is funny, right? Or he'll put up something that we think is insightful. Be like somebody's just sending him memes to post, which is a thing that Lane Kiffin did and continues to do for some time, right? And they actually like interact on Twitter, like they'll tweet at other people on topics that usually coaches don't speak out on. Like, for instance, Wilson Love's strength coach at Ole Miss was being batted around as the strength and conditioning coach next in line at Alabama. And Lane Kiffin tweeted at the reporter, "Take him off your list," which I absolutely love because coaches just don't do that. Well, Mike Leach decided that it would be funny, it'd be quarantine comedy for him to tweet a meme of a woman who was crocheting what he called a sweater for her husband who she's been stuck in quarantine with. And what it was a noose. And he's the head coach at Mississippi State. And he just got that job. And he ain't from there. And I don't think he really understood how the South gets down or doesn't get down with that kind of humor, especially when 80% of your labor force is black. So he had kids tweet back at him WTF or, "Yo, man, take that down. That's a bad look. What are you doing?" And one of the kids that tweeted back at him said,
"We don't even know you yet."
Right. Exactly. That's the other part. They haven't even really talked to him all that much. They don't really know him like that. And they're not ready to defend him or any of this. So one kid goes into the transfer portal because he's like, "I can't play for this dude." To which I'm going, I get it. I understand it. I would feel some kind of way about that as well. But I don't know that you could be more tone deaf than to tweet a photo of a woman stitching together a noose while being the head coach at Mississippi State.
Yeah, no, that's just one of those things that I don't know. You made a snap decision without any sort of the context that you need to. Hey, you're now for all intents and purposes, a Mississippi native, and Mississippi got ghosts and all that. Mm-hmm. I'm just shocked at the lack of foresight.
Right.
How can you think where you are? You're in, like, not even say just Mississippi, but you're in the South, and you think, "LOL, nooses," right? They get it, right? JK.
No.
See, there's Tyler. There's Tyler.
Walk to, I don't need to do this, right? That's bad, right? Cool. I'm gonna shut it down.
Oh, but I mean, he's tweeted some content like earlier last month. I want to say, yeah, I think it's February. My man, like, had a late night, like 3 a.m. tweet where he's going, "Nobody wants to hear what Mitt Romney has to say about anything," among other things. I mean, I am paraphrasing heavily here. But then you had a bunch of people that was going, "We don't want to hear what you got to say about Mitt Romney. Go coach football." And, it's one of those stick to sports moments that we all love. But he had to apologize for that. So it's like he's 0 for 2 as head coach of Mississippi State. And I need to say all of this while saying he was one of my favorite college football coaches because he does stupid stuff. But even he needs a governor or somebody to say, "Yo, man, maybe you don't need to be doing this." But do you know why he got this job in Mississippi State? Like, I looked this up, and I was not shocked when I learned it. He tested the best among any. Wait, now I want to hear. Now I want to hear guesses.
Well, yeah, no, I was about to say,
Okay.
is it because he has a solid record and he plays exciting football and Mississippi State just needed a Hail Mary as a hire? Or, did you show up at like, at a Rotary meeting and work his contacts? I don't know.
Negative. Tyler, what do you got?
Online law advice?
Well, he does have a law degree, doesn't he? He does have a law degree from Pepperdine. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I heard that place is beautiful.
Yeah, and he left it to go to Iowa Wesleyan.
I heard that place is not beautiful.
Careful now.
All the Iowa Wesleyan heads, get at me.
Oh, man. Nah, he tested the best of any coach that was on the market when it comes to popularity on Twitter and the internet. Like, that was it.
Oh, man.
Yep, that was it. That was it.
Whatever, that's good enough as any.
I mean, at Mississippi State, is that what you need?
Didn't have positive valency.
Oh, man. And the stories about Mike Leach are epic because, he's supposed to be in quarterback meetings that last for, like half an hour, maybe hour and a half on intense days. And they'll be there for 4 hours because he's given theories on economic policy and Thomas Piketty. And some of the kids in the quarterback room would get a kick out of just winding him up. Whereas the upperclassmen would be like, if you say something after he's done or ask him another question, I'm really going to hit you with this helmet. And it was all a bunch of that. It's all football is easy. Is rote. It's not easy. It's just rote. How many times can I tell you to throw it to that guy? That was always his way of looking at things. Well, I think he gets bored, I guess is what I'm saying. Whereas a lot of coaches really do just want to pick apart football plays all day, every day. Mike Leach really does just want to be a man of the people. Speaking of man of the people, Tommy Tuberville is up against Jeff Sessions for a Senate seat in Alabama. Ron, this got to you.
Jeff Sessions ain't never coached Auburn to double-digit wins, so that's all I got to say out of that.
It's a tie. Like it was a runoff that was supposed to happen. Are we at all concerned about that? Like the electoral process being upended by all of this?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I was about to say, no, there's a true possibility. Like, I think you'd have legitimate cause to say, hey, this thing's killing people, right? Go ahead and hold the elections for a little bit, right? And I feel that as much as I wouldn't particularly enjoy that, I think that you'd have a solid case in making it.
While vehemently ignoring the, hey, let's make mail-in ballots a thing across the board.
Yeah. Absentee, what's good?
How about you? You feel everything's going to kind of snap back to normal? Maybe with a little. I mean, what economy or society's going to be a little winded, but take a little bit of practice, be right back at it.
No, I don't. And
I don't think so.
yeah, no. Like on the back end of the Dutch House podcast, I talk with the owner operator of Andolini's. His name is Mike Bausch, and my man was talking about losing his ass is his phrase. Just trying to stay open and function, and Andolini's has a tremendous brand. Like they're very good at marketing themselves, and yet I don't know that he's going to be back to working like regular. Lots of businesses that trying to keep in front of us are going under. Matter of fact, while we're here, I put together a group of, I reached out to a bunch of Tulsa Metro restaurants, and y'all should definitely go patronize them. Kilkenny's Irish Pub is open 4 to 9 today. They're also giving 20% off for any person who works in the medical field. Okay. And free kids meal with each entree purchased, half off all beer and wine. They're not going to make any money. They're just trying to keep their staff employed and, provide some corned beef, some cabbage, some community for folks that need so. 918-582-8282. 918-582-8282. Visit them for curbside service, 1413 East 15th Street in Tulsa. They got gift cards for those of you that live outside of, the metro, and you can support that way. Trey's Bar and Grill, Cardinal Club, both in the Vineyard Shopping Center, owned by one of the first advertisers for my radio show on Sunday, Fight Me, with RJ Young. Beef stroganoff, dumplings, chicken, burgers, what you want. They got 918-970-4766, 918-970-4766, Cardinal Club, Tulsa.com. You can also check out Jay's Original Hoagie. Nice sandwiches, nice person. They offered to bring me sandwiches to the house, and I was like, nah, it's cool. Let's just let everybody know that you're still functioning, still open. Ron's Hamburgers got 18 locations across 3 states, 13 in the metro. Mike Bader owns the one at 71st and Mingo. I talked to him, trying to keep people employed. They got carry out for all of you that want the hamburgers, that want the fried chicken, that want the chili.
About to say, I was jonesing for some Ron's Hamburgers and chili the other day.
For real?
I was about to say, I was looking at all the dishes that are stacked up in my sink, and I'm thinking, you know what? I need to have some Spanish fries in my life.
That's pretty crazy too.
Now, if you Bohemian Pizza, also check them out. Check out Desi Walk. There's lots of places around that are local. Okay, which brings me into another place altogether.